will start things off today. We will begin with Neil. There you go, Neil.
Into your final, with 4 points off 6. What are the things that have improved over the last 2 months?
In the last 2 months?
Yeah. Suddenly everything's looking better.
Well, I think the results were good. I think we are improving. I think from the beginning of the season, I think we put all the circumstances. I think we need to be happy because we are competing with too many things again. And I think to reach the final that was the first objective from the beginning. I think we need to congratulate the player, the effort, amazing. Yes. What we are in which way we are improving, I think, is to keep believing, never give up, don't listen too much. What happened when we don't win or we don't score goals, or what happened after the first leg against Middlesbrough. I told you, I said we accept the criticism because we are the first that we accept to be critics. But I think, I think that is the most important, to keep the focus, to see the reality in the way that we need to see the reality, and of course split what is Chelsea and what is the team that we are building. That is two different things. And I told you from the beginning of the season, our challenge is to match the history of Chelsea, the capacity to win titles, to win games, to score goals, and to play and to build a team that can match the mentality of this football club. And when happen what is going on from the beginning of the season, even when you have your full squad, fit, it's difficult to win. But when you have, like you told me, 11, 12 players always out every single game, it's not easy to compete one day and another and try to win and to make the effort. Because now, today is Tuesday, and Friday we are playing the FA Cup against a Premier League team that is Aston Villa. But we need to recover players. And if you see, the amount of injured players, I think we need to make the effort and to try to recover the player as soon as possible. And I was joking a little bit with your colleague, I think it was in Sky. They say yes, tomorrow 6 o'clock, 6:30, 6:45, maybe we are for sure. We are going to be on the training ground to try to sink in the way, to build the game in Friday. That is the circumstance. But sometimes, in the opinions or analysis, we don't put all the circumstance to analyze and to show the real thing.
Alex, BBC.
Hi Mauricio. How big is this moment to make a final in your first season and in this project of this Chelsea team?
Yes, in some point it's amazing. In some point, I think in one side it's an amazing achievement because I think was the objective when we start. Because I think we know Europe, no Champions League, no Europa League, no Conference League. To build a team nearly from the zero, and of course that was the objective to be on Wembley in February. In the end of the February, I think the job is done, but now it's about to win the final. And now, so happy. But on another side, it looks like it's not important because Chelsea is about to win Champions League and Premier League, and looks like it's not so important. I think we need to start to realize and to give credit to the team, because it's a team that maybe in a big, massive percentage, maybe they didn't play there still in Wembley. And I think it's important for the club, it's important for us, and I think in this process to build a new team.
Liam.
Hello. Disasi both really helped the attack in this game. How important is it to get that from fullbacks to play with?
Important, but Chile, after nearly 5 months or 4 months, we cannot count with him. And we were using different players like, Levi Colwill or Marco Curella also is injured. And we have 2 right back that today we cannot count, like Rhys James and Malo Gusto. and of course we are using Axel. Always circumstance. I think but that is the most important thing, because I think we no complain, we deliver the job, and of course that we want to play better, we want to win the games, but I think are important. Yes, of course today they were important, but we need to be consistent. We need to have the player in the like Chile, 65, 60 minutes. Yes, but the objective is to arrive 90 minutes and cope with the with the 90 minutes, and then be consistent, play every 3 or 4 days. That is the most important thing, because maybe now we need to help, a player like him to get the best form. But we are competing. In the same time, we always think, okay, we are going to play with Chile, or we are going to play with Riz, or we are going to play with players that we know after 10, 15, 20 minutes on the second half, we need to change. I think that is make more complicated all the thing. But we accept, and it's normal for us, and we don't complain about that. That is what to try to translate to the team, that we can compete in our best way doing this.
Jacob.
Just to check, was there anything wrong with Mudryk coming off half time?
No, I think if you watch the game, got a yellow card. Yes or not? Yes, when it's allowed the goal, the Chile, he got yellow card, and then was an action on the end of on the first half. There was 2 risks. That was nearly, if touch the opponent, I think it was the second, and we didn't want to take a risk with him.
So that's been a problem for you.
Why?
This season, in terms of yellow cards that you don't need.
Yes, I think was it necessary, risk to have him, on the pitch. Yes, that is why was the we changed.
Mike.
Said what it means to the club to get to a Wembley final. Mauricio, what would it mean to you to win a trophy? Because you came very close in with Tottenham, you got to the Champions League final. What would it mean to you to win a trophy in English football?
Yes, I am desperate to win a title here. We won in 1 year and a half in Paris, three trophies, and we want to win here. I am desperate to win, of course. That is the headline. The press conference.
Just to continue, I mean, in your first season at Spurs, you got to a League Cup final and lost to Chelsea, and these chances to win trophies, even for the top managers, you only play so many finals. This is a chance. I imagine you'll say to your players, you've got to grasp this chance, you've got to seize this chance.
Yes, I think it's really important for us. Of course, we are going to have a Fulham or Liverpool, and to an amazing team that is going to be difficult. But of course, I think now is the moment to believe that we can win. And of course, now we need to prepare Friday the game against Aston Villa. But I think it's important. I think it's important step for us, because it's the confidence and the belief in ourselves. I think it's so important, and then that is going to help because of the motivation and players that they are so close to come back to the team. They are going, look, tomorrow, too many injured players, maybe they want to go for training, Jesus. Maybe, seeing the final there close.
Okay, last one this evening, gentlemen.
Mauricio, when you were at Tottenham, you weren't kind of convinced that the League Cup would change the mentality of players. I think you said that a few times. It wouldn't turn them into winners. Do you think winning the competition here would do things for your young squad and the club at the stage?
I need to clarify again. 4 or 5 years after, I think when again we need to put all the things on the circumstance in the time also. When we arrived to Tottenham in 2014, the plan was to build a new stadium and finish the training ground. If you remember, we played before to move to the new stadium. We played in one season to Milton Keynes, to Wembley, Europa League, and of course, without the corner, when you go into the Old West Lane on the left, this corner disappeared, and we play like this. And the principal objective was, to be on the top 4. and to play Champions League. That was because always the club was there, fifth, sixth, seventh, fifth, sixth, seventh. That was the challenge. And we put everything to try to play in Champions League because it was the way to, I don't want to be wrong, but I think it was the way to help the club to achieve the objective that the club wanted, no? That is to build a new stadium. And of course, we prioritize the Champions League with the club, with Daniel, and with everyone to say, yes, to prioritize to be on Champions League, the Premier League. And of course, I didn't say that it's not helping. I think today this team is going to help because we today we don't have the possibility to play in Champions League or to be in Europe. But I think it's important because this young team, I think is with this type of experience to go into Wembley. I think we are going to build our trust, our confidence, and of course our mentality like a team, not like a club. Because the club, I think Chelsea is the mentality is amazing. The club, the mentality of the culture of the about to win. But for like a team, we are a new team that we need to build this confidence and trust, and to feel what it means to go to Wembley and to play a final, or with Liverpool or with Fulham now.
Okay, we'll leave it there. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Speaking.
See you.